Hello everyone, welcome to Xinhua Live. This is Cassie with Xinhua News Agency. I'm now standing beside the main tower of the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge located in Beipanjiang Autonomous County of Guanling in southwest China's Guizhou province. In October this year, the last main tower of the world's highest bridge was completed, marking a milestone in the construction of the bridge. With a designed height of 625 meters between the bridge deck and the Beipanjiang River below, the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge is set to be the highest bridge in the world after it is completed in 2025. How does it feel to work on the over 200-meter high girder of the bridge? What kind of difficulties during the construction process? Today, we'll invite the bridge builders and engineers to find out the answers. And joining me now is Mr. Liu Shengtao, the engineer of the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge. 刘老师您好，首先想请您给我们介绍一下，咱们经常在这几百米的高空作业是一种什么样的感受 ？And how did you feel to work at an altitude of over 200 meters?
站在大桥顶上到河底这个高度将近是800米左右。那这个高度呢，站在上面呢，有一种用一首古诗来形容的话，就叫手可摘星辰的那种感觉。
好的。And Mr. Liu introduced that the main tower of the bridge is about 260 meters. And from the top of the main tower to the river below, the height is about 800 meters. 那么我们现在站在现场的话，也会发现我们这儿的风速非常的快。And when we stand down, we can feel that the gust of wind is howling. And what kind of difficulties have we met in the face of the strong wind? 那么在我们这种一个很高的风速之下，我们在具体的施工过程当中遇到了哪些困难呢？
我们这里通过我们设定的这个风速观测仪呢，测定着最大风速有12级，达到13级。那么在整个施工的过程当中，这个风速对我们的施工，在材料的垂直运输上面是这个难度影响是非常大的。这个风速达到12级的这个风速就达到了130公里左右的这个时速。那么施工的过程当中，我们在塔吊和压这个塔吊和这个升降机的这个上面，我们增加了这个附着的这个安装的这个数量，那么来抵抗这个大风的这个对我们施工的这个影响，也确保人员的这个安全。
The wind force has amounted to 12 degrees when they are standing, when they are working on the main tower. Wind force of 12 degrees is equal to the speed of 130 kilometers per hour. It brought difficulties for the engineers and construction workers to transmit the materials from the top to the highest point of the tower. To get rid of the influence of the strong wind, they just increased the weight of the elevator to ensure that when it operates at a high altitude, it can move stably. 那么现在，我们为了克服这个风速的影响，我们采取了哪些措施来保障施工的安全 ？And what kind of measures have been taken to ensure safety?
我们在塔吊和这个我们的升降机上面呢，做了一些这个抗风的风观测的一些措施。那么我们安装了风速仪，针对在施工过程当中，如果 实时提供一个实时监控和实时观测的一个数据。那么，突遇峡谷这种大风的吹到的时候呢，它的这个风速，它会提前预警。那么我们提前做了，知道这个新的这个信息，我们就对我们的塔吊，对我们的这个塔顶的工人啊，提供一个这个避风的一个信息，和这个安全的一个，也对安全的这个人员的这个施工作业呢，有个提前预警和保证的一个措施了
And the construct team has installed certain smart management systems on the tower cranes and elevators. In case of strong wind, the smart management system will send signals to stop the working of the tower cranes and also the elevators. 那么我们也知道，咱们这座桥它是世界最高桥，混凝土的这种含量是比较高的。那么我们怎么样保障一个结构的安全呢？We know that this bridge will be the world's highest after it is completed. Then it requires a large amount of concrete. And how to ensure the structural safety during construction?
那么，保证这个桥的结构安全，施工过程当中，生物高标号混凝土带来的这个一个大的特点就是水化热的控制。最主要的用着一种我们智能温控系统的这个方式。那么，通过这个智能调整这个冷却管内的这个通水量的这个一种方式，那么对我们冷却管进口和出口的这个水温的这个调节，来达到这个混凝土温度控制的一个效果。
The main tower is 262 meters, and it uses a large amount of concrete in its construction, and it has a certain requirement for the types of the concrete used in its construction. And one important point about the construction, about the use of concrete, is to control the temperature and to ensure the quality of the concrete. They just used a smart temperature controlling system to ensure the safety and the quality. And they set a certain type of cooling system on the pipelines. At the exit and entrance of the pipelines, they just controlled the system smartly so that they can ensure the high quality of this kind of techniques. Important point worth mentioning is about the construction of the beam, and because of the special terrain, it takes a lot of manpower to transmit the concrete and steels to the middle of the main tower. So it used a special support system to ensure that the materials can be just transmitted to the beam part directly instead of transmitting from the below to the middle part of the main tower. 那么通过咱们这个设计的话，我们省掉的这种工期时间大概有多长呢？Because of these techniques, how much time will be saved in the construction?
通过这个设计的话，我们和常规的这种施工工艺，那么我们算了一下，综合测下来，我们节约工期是60天左右。
Compared to the traditional modes of construction, the new method can save a construction period of about 2 months. Well, thank you, Mr. Liu, for your introduction. And as I know that it took for about 670 days from the construction of the pile to the completion of the main towers of the bridge. And now we'll invite Mr. Wu Xu, project manager of the Liu'an Expressway project. Welcome, Mr. Wu. Please first make a brief introduction of the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge. 首先，请您给我们简单的介绍一下我们的花江峡谷大桥。
花江峡谷大桥是6安高速公路的这控制性工程，这个桥梁全长是2890米。桥面距水面的高度是625米，建成之后是桥高世界第一。
And the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge is a part of the expressway that links the Liuzhi Special District of Liupanshui City and the Anlong County of the Boyan-Miao Autonomous Prefecture of Qianxinan in Guizhou Province. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge has a total length of over 2,000 meters, and the highest point from the bridge deck to the water surface is 625 meters, which will be the world's highest after it is completed.
这个花江峡谷大桥呢，我们这都是那个贵州的本土企业的制造。相当于区别于以往，因为现在这个贵州的这个设计、施工和我们这个主要的构建呢，在这几年这个交通大发展的这个阶段呢，都得到了很大的这个提升。所以这个桥呢，现在就是设计、施工和这个主要构建的制造呢，都是我们贵州本土的企业完成的。
In the past decade, Guizhou has built a lot of world-class bridges to improve the traffic conditions of the local people, and it has improved in its techniques. So the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge was designed and built by the local companies.
这个桥呢，就是从2020年被那个列为就是桥里融合示范项目，所以在这个从设计开始，我们就是呢，充分的考虑了这个桥梁和这个自然环境，也就是和我们的山水整体融合，相当于形成一道美景，也就是为了这个地方的经济带动也好，为了这个以后的相当于这个旅游产业的发展也好，都做好了铺垫。
So at the design stage, this bridge has integrated tourism into its construction, so that the local beautiful scenery can be served for the development of local economy with the operation of the bridge.
那么咱们也知道，我们这个桥的话，修建在这么一个恶劣的条件下，我们是出于什么样的考虑呢
？We know that this bridge was built after such a terrible terrain. So, why did we choose to build such a bridge?
这个桥梁为什么修到这里？因为高速公路修建呢，主要是为了这个地方经济的发展。然后修建呢，它这个主要的节点就是那个重要的一些城镇，也就是说这里呢就是城镇控制点是定死了。左面就是我们的这个关岭，对岸呢就是这个针锋，所以就是根据这个节点来选择的这个桥位的地址呢，这里是最适合的，因为呢地形和地质条件是最好的。
And before building this bridge, we had a certain point of choosing two counties, namely the Guanling County and the Anlong County. And after we have two fixed points to build the expressway, then we just picked the best point for the building of the bridge. And then, according to the local terrains and traffic or the terrain conditions, we just choose to build the bridge here.
这个桥梁呢，是位于这个花江大峡谷4A级景区的核心区内，这个施工的这个环保要求啊，非常的高。
And this bridge is located at the Huajiang Scenic Area. It has set a higher requirement for the construction of the bridge.
所以施工的过程当中，设计施工过程当中，我们就充分的考虑了对这个景区的保护，也就是说，尽量的减少这个废物、废气、废水的这个排放。
And under these circumstances, we just tried to reduce the influence on the environment and reduced the production of exhausts.
那么咱们这个大桥建成之后，对于我们整个的通行会有一些什么样的帮助？
What benefits will it bring to local transport?
原来这个花江峡谷两岸从一岸到一岸的，它这个通车的那个行车时间呢，大概是1小时。大桥建成之后，就是3分钟时间就能够过去了。
It will cut the time to cross the canyon from about 1 hour to merely 3 minutes.
同时，我们这个是桥里融合项目呢，我们对面的这个云都服务区是一个开放性的一个服务区。那么建成之后，对这个地方经济的带动，特别是我们这个乡村振兴这一块呢，是有一定的这个拉动作用。这里的农特产品，还有这个关岭的这个肉牛，对岸呢，也就是有那个枫糖里建成了之后，因为我们这个是个开放性的服务区，那么我们的这个司乘人员，我们的游客可以从我们那个服务区下来到这个地方来游玩，也可以像比如说进行那个农旅结合啊，或者是采购一些东西啊，这些东西呢，也就是对于我们这个老百姓的这个收入的增加是有一定的这个促进作用。
In consideration of the building of the expressway, they have set a service area near the bridge, and it will help to sell the local agricultural products along the two counties, like the fruits, oranges, and also the palm fruits, and also the cows.
另外这一块呢，就是能够带动这个把这个地方的这个各个优质的这个旅游景点能够有效的这个串联。比方说我们的黄果树大瀑布、滴水滩瀑布，还有这个黔西南州呢，它这个三岔河、双乳峰以及那个万峰林，都能够在这个1小时的这个旅游圈这个时间范围内吧。
Besides, it can connect the famous tourist spots together, like the Huangguoshu waterfall, which is the largest waterfall in Asia, and also other scenic spots along the way. And it will help to boost the development of the tourism and bring more job opportunities to local people.
我们这个花江峡谷大桥的这个旅游景区里面的设置的一些东西呢，也就是比方说有我们那个桥梁成就展示馆，会把我们这个整个贵州，特别是我们这个北盘江流域的这个各种桥型在上面做一个展示，这是一方面。另一方面呢，也就是说把我们这个桥梁这个建设的过程当中收集一些那个样品和有一些这个影像的一些记录，也就是在这上面做一个展示，让这些普通的这个观众或者是人民大众呢，能够很直观的了解我们这个桥梁的这个建设，或者以后的这个运营维护的相关的一些情况。
And more importantly, the team aims to build a museum of bridges along the way. It will show the different types of bridges in Guizhou province and also the history of building the bridges of the local construction workers, so that more people will get to know the history of bridges in Guizhou province and know their spirits to overcome all the difficulties during the process of construction.
同时，我们这个大桥呢，也就是设置的有这个观光电梯以及这个观光廊道。我们的这个游客可以从我们的这个桥塔的基础，坐这个高速电梯直接到达我们的这个塔顶进行观光。还有这个我们的游客呢，可以在上面来游览这个花江峡谷这个美景，体验一下这个625米高桥的这个魅力。
And as for the bridge itself, it will set a certain kind of elevator to which enables the tourists to go from the bottom of the bridge to the top and to experience the scenery at the altitude of 625 meters. In this way, it will attract the tourists to get a better view of the sceneries in Guizhou province.
那么我们也希望咱们这个大桥建成通车之后，既能够很好的方便我们当地百姓的出行，同时呢，也能给我们当地的地方经济社会发展来做出它一定的贡献。
好的，谢谢。欢迎大家呢，就是有机会的来体验一下，就是两岸4500万年的这个年代它的这个地质情况，来这里欣赏一下贵州的美景。
And we also welcome tourists and the audiences before the camera to visit the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge after its completion. And we also want to say thank you to Mr. Wu for his introduction.
也谢谢您给我们做出的介绍。
好，谢谢。
And because of engineers like Mr. Wu and Mr. Liu, the people's livelihoods in China has been improved a lot. In Guizhou province, 92.5% of the terrain is occupied by mountains and hills. Look forward to the construction of the bridge. And that's all for today's Xinhua live broadcast. Thanks for watching and see you next time.